Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. Of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's up, my brother?
Welcome back. Look who's back in the saddle again. Right. Yes, back in the Mark and Will Show. Let's get it.
The snow's gone. It's so crazy.
Oh, man. My God. Don't even start that stuff, right, baby.
Crazy.
For sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. No, I'm sorry, yours.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
You just, yeah.
Cool. All right, people. Y'all know how we do. Let's get right down to it. Just going to start y'all off with this college basketball from yesterday, top 25. Michigan, Ohio State. Michigan pulled it off and beat Ohio State 92-87.
Hey, man, that was a good game, bro. That was a real good game. For real. I like that, man. That right there. You know, a lot of times you have all that build up and stuff, but that was a good one, man. I mean, Ohio State legit at home. Now they got 5 losses, but Michigan, what? Jawan Howard eating?
He's eating.
Come on, man. You got to give him his props, bro. Dude is doing his stuff, man. So, you know, hey, that's impressive too, man. I mean, they only got 1 loss, but I maybe it's COVID, but hell, I mean, even though Michigan State beat Indiana, on that Saturday, there was a garbage a day for a lot of people around these parts. But man, I mean, like, they got 1 loss, and right, the Big Ten was supposed to be almighty, big time. Yes, and I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they still rocking and rolling in their stuff, but for them to go on the road and own that, man, they own that.
Yeah, bro. They did.
They own that.
Yes, they did.
Got to give it props, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, good win. Because like you said, Juwan, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it, dude. Second year, he's doing it. Great win for you, man. Next game, Houston beat Cincinnati 90-52. Guess that was practice, huh?
You know what? I was thinking, you know, I hate to say it, but that looked like some high school score or something.
Yeah,
for real.
Right.
Actually, it looked like that looked like when UConn and everybody in the Big East and the UConn women used to plaster everybody. What has happened to Cincinnati?
I don't know.
Nick Cronin gone to UCLA and got them decent, good enough, and all this kind of stuff. Man, that's some ugly. Ooh wee.
Yeah, sensation in that phone.
That's nasty.
It's a lot of
that look like a score like the Louisville, North Carolina game. Oh Lord Jesus! You know I'm on that. I ain't that shit. I'm still on that. Gonna stay on that. Y'all know. What's up, Shannon? How you doing?
Shoot.
Yeah, I'm still on that shit for real.
Next game, Penn State loses to Iowa 74-68.
I'm glad Iowa got a win. They talking about basically how they was preseason 5. But you know what? See, that's the thing about it. Everybody's ranked so good and everything like that. Like how they got so many teams that when you lose to them, it doesn't affect you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But every time I see Iowa, I've been losing. But I mean, how many losses they got?
6. 17-6. Number 11.
And number 11.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, bro. Are you serious? Stop it. Oh, jeez. They'll have 10 losses and be number 10 probably. Come on, man. I don't see that shit.
Yep.
For real.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
right.
nasty, bro. For real, for real.
Wisconsin beats Northwestern 68-51.
How many losses they got?
Which one?
Wisconsin.
8. They 16.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? This is like the old Big East. You know what I'm saying? The Big East when Louisville joined and everything else. I ain't gonna say the old. We know the old. But when Louisville was in and they took like 10 teams. That let you know they're taking about 10 teams, bro.
Yeah.
When they have that many losses and still rank like it. Nah, come on, man. Hell, I mean, granted, you know, they smacked the dog. But you know what? That was 18 days break type shit.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right, people.
Oh, no.
We're going to switch it over.
Damn, that was ugly, man. These teams, these losses, and they ranked high, bro. That don't make sense to me, man. I'm sorry, for real, for real.
That's nuts.
Beyond nuts. Hey, first of all, look, check this out. National Margarita Day. What's going on? Make sure National Margarita Day. Make sure y'all get y'all margaritas. Come on now.
Get some chips and salsa too.
Ooh, now don't get too much because you know tomorrow is Taco Tuesday.
Right.
Yes, sir. What's up, Chris? Hold on, wait, Chris.
Chris who?
Missing in action, Chris. I done text you, did everything, bro. You still ain't hit your brother back trying to get you on the show. We ain't gonna talk about Packers. That's over with, bro. I have to talk about Dallas. You know, come on, bro. So you come on, man. We gotta get you on, but we got a whole nice old setup. We send a link out. You join us. Come on, bro. Holla at your boy.
Crazy.
So hey, y'all know I am. This is how it is. That's the world.
All right, brother. We're gonna change over. Give them some of this women.
Ooh, yes, sir.
Talk about this women team.
But wait a minute. You getting the top 25s first?
Yeah, let me hit the top.
Yeah, bro. Go on, hit the big blue if you want to.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit the big blue people up. Show that we don't just talk about this Louisville all the time.
How can you even say that and we have podcasts?
That's what I'm saying. You know,
Big Blue King.
People might not listen to it.
If you don't, you foolish.
South Carolina beats number 17 Kentucky 76-55.
Took it on the chin. I gotta look at these stats real quick because I was watching another game, but let me look at this because you know they're number 2 and really probably number 1 ranked team. Talking about South Carolina, I gotta see what my girl did. Oh man, it was a bad day for stars on Sundays. Ryan Howard only had 11. 12 and 6 and 2. That's ugly. For real. So, you know, this year had no help. 12 and nobody else in double figures. Man, you ain't... Man, why is everything looking like... only one team in the area got a big win. BBN, the men. Yeah. Everybody else look like dog shit.
BBN, that's crazy.
Well, damn.
Hit y'all with a couple of more women before we get to the big dog. North Carolina lost to North Carolina State 82-63.
Rivalry game.
Texas A&M beat Ole Miss 66-55. Baylor knocked off Oklahoma 77-66. Oregon State beat UCLA 71-64. Michigan women beat Ohio State women.
Okay. Dominated the weekend, didn't they? Dominated Sunday.
Oregon beat USC 72-48.
Wow.
Arkansas beat LSU 74-64. And Tennessee took a loss to Georgia 57-55.
You was rolling with that a little bit, man. You kind of like you had a little ESPN in your ass.
I'm trying to
doing them little skate, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm trying to get better. Shit, I hear you, bro. You was rolling with that.
But let's give him the big dog, brother. Let's give him the
big dog.
Let's give him the big dog, man. Give him the big dog. Let's give him the Florida State and Louisville game. Florida State beat the number 3 Cardinals 68-59.
Whew. Now, if you really watch the show, And actually, I'm pretty sure you have because y'all been rocking and rolling. We love the support that we get, especially the bird's eye view. That's the bird's eye view.
Yeah.
All about U of L sports. We talked about that. We had, I think about a week ago or so, we had James on here. Brother Bump and LaJuan, and we talked about the Louisville women's schedule and what they had to endure because they had 4 road games coming up, and we said that Florida State was going to be a hard one. Florida State always plays Louisville well, okay, and they beat Louisville twice last year. Yeah, things changed, but the thing about it is Florida State keeps McDonald's All-American long athletic ladies on their team, and they basically had a 6'2" guard shadowing Dana. This had to be her worst shooting performance of the year. Ooh. Dana was 5 for 21. She had 5 dimes. She had 2 turnovers. She had 13 points. But the thing about it is, this is not just the Dana Evans show.
Right.
It's a lot of talent on her. She cannot do it by herself. And some people must have checked out or whatever because, Florida State, this wasn't like the score, like Mark said, 6-8 is not what it was. It was a closer game. Louisville was up probably more than half of the game. You know what I'm saying? But they could not, as Florida State was struggling, they could not capitalize with their offense. I don't even know what offense they run. Really, because Dana was 5 for 21, whatever, but she's missing some open looks. Whatever. You get frustrated and everything else. Kiana Smith, she had 10 points.
Yep.
Olivia Cochran had 10 and 9. They had some stuff like that, but if you look at it, Louisville shot 35%.
Yep.
15% three-pointers, and they like the second best 3-point team in the ACC. Free throws. They're I think they're the number 1 ranked team percentage-wise in the ACC. They shot 40. They had only 14 for 22, 63%. You can't win on the road, and then really, Florida State offense was like, look, take them off the bounce. Let's take it right to the hole and get fouled because the referees, if you got close, they was blowing foul.
Right.
Louisville 14 for 22. Florida State went to the line 38 times.
That's crazy.
38 times.
That's nuts, bro.
Come on, man. That's home cooking. Nuts. And you already know, like that. You already know a team, and they're gonna be ready, rock and roll, and all this kind of stuff like this. They ain't won anything this year. They was 8-6 coming in. That was the biggest game. You know what I'm saying? And they probably get out in the tournament off of that. But very disappointing performance. But you're highly ranked when you got a team that's not scared of you. And they know they can beat you. They beat you at your place. They'll beat as a program. So you got to bring it. And until Louisville figure out how to contain, and this is the thing that Bump and I was talking about on Bird's Eye View. The defense is not up to par like it has been in years. Yes, if you look at stats, yeah, okay, whatever. But see, when you have 2 freshmen starting who's not used to that defense, have to play defense.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got to guard somebody. And if I like a half a step slow, that's a point.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like you got to get used to that. And yeah, man, that was shit.
They're not used to that college pace.
No. I had to guard somebody, bro. Move them puppies.
Yes.
Because whoever Haley had, they was taking us straight to the wood shack. Take her right off the bounce. Boom, boom, to the hole. Foul. You know what I'm saying? Balagoon foul. I was like, come on, man. Yeah, you got to step up on this, man. And then what was also disappointing is that Elizabeth Dixon, she had 8 and 5, but she missed 2 bunnies.
Right.
That was right when the game was like 2 points there. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. You got to hit bunnies, man. You 6'5", you got to complete that, go through that contact. A lot of it was that kind of contact. It wasn't even hard contact. You know what I'm saying? You got, she has improved that part of her game, but she's got to rock and roll with that. Disappointing loss just because if Louisville would have won it, they'd have clinched the ACC outright. So you know what I'm saying? So now you got to play your last game at Notre Dame. Notre Dame is not Florida State, but Notre Dame has All-Americans, McDonald's All-Americans, like we talked about it, and they need that game. So we can't have 35% shooting. We can have, and I know they'll bounce back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Florida State, who beat y'all, knocked you out of the tournament as far as the AC tournament to win it last year, man, y'all got fire in your belly. You got enough people that was on that bitch to know, you know what I'm saying? And plus, you know, I'm still not with Robinson starting, you know what I'm saying? I understand why he does that for defense and stuff like that, but Balogun with that 6'1" height who can play defense, she's probably the leading shot blocker on the team. You got to get her in there, man. You got to have her start and all that kind of stuff. And I understand it's not who starts or whatever, right? Because Balogun had 26 minutes. Dixon had 24. Both of them off the bench. But these young freshmen, I mean, Haley was 1 for 7.
Right.
5 points. Robinson, 3 points. You know, got to do better, man. And he shortened the bench down, too. So, you know, hey, hopefully you get another chance to go ahead and play them again. You know what I'm saying? To redeem yourself. For real.
Absolutely right.
Need that one for real. Because that one right there got you going crazy.
We'll bounce back, Louisville women. Hope y'all do. Get ready for Notre Dame. That's all we can do, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, people. NBA scores from Sunday. We're going to hit this with y'all. Pelicans came back from 24 to beat Boston Celtics 120 to 115.
Shut your mouth.
I ain't lying, bro.
Say it again, bro.
New Orleans Pelicans.
Okay.
Beat Boston Celtics 120 to 115 after they was down 24 points.
Wow, man, that's ugly, wasn't it? Overtime, right? Overtime, man. They got that big dude on it. Plus, that big dude by Williamson. Y'all know what we talking about. And then, you know, Graham? What's his name? Used to be the Laker. Brandon, yeah.
Yes,
he's Ingram, yeah.
You know what's so crazy, Doc? This might have been the best move for him because he wasn't getting it done at LA. Or they really didn't believe in him. You know what I'm saying? He was getting in trouble on the court, trying to fight Chris Paul, all the crazy stuff that went on that year.
Sometimes you got to fight Chris Paul.
Whatever, but you ain't lying. you ain't lying.
But also, you got to look at
a great situation for him.
Also, it's like, because you remember the rumor was they were trying to get him back.
Yes, they were.
So, yeah. But the thing about it is that you got one ball dominant dude that, like, how much would you get to see? But he's also showing that he's letting Zion do his thing. You know?
Yeah, but me personally, I'd rather have Brandon than Kuzma any day of the week.
Of course, that's why they were trying to get him back. You're absolutely right. That's why, but they couldn't afford him. They couldn't afford him. That's what happened because they was trying. They can lie all they want. They was trying, and they probably like, can we trade Kuzma for Brandon? They like, because Brandon was balling last year. They're like, no, you should have included him in the original thing. In the original trade, you should have got him.
Y'all keep him.
Y'all keep that cat.
See, the crazy, but what is going on with Boston, though? I mean, because
that's your favorite thing right there.
It is, dude, because I'm rooting for them. I was rooting for them at one point in time. I mean, Jaylen Brown had 25. Your guy Walker had 14.
Who?
You love that guy.
Kimba! Put it together.
Tatum had 32. And they can't get going. Tristan Thompson, he had 14 now.
Who?
That one guy who's played Cleveland.
Who the fuck is Fred? But you know what, Joe? The crazy thing is this. The crazy thing is this.
What's up?
Boston has been known for some defense.
Yes.
Is anybody? Who is the best defense? Because I know you said it was Utah a couple of weeks ago and all this kind of shit.
Yeah.
But, bruh, 120? Even though it's overtime, but, I mean, come on, bruh. That's ugly. That's too many points, man. That's too many points, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
That's some ugly shit.
But you gonna give Zion his because he gonna take.
First of all, he took his shit. Like you said, man. That when he almost dunked on that dude on a this, and just dropped it in there and do bounce back to the stands and shit. I'm like, man, dude, I'm telling y'all, once he gets that. LeBron James.
Right.
Once he gets that 1 point something $1 million chambers and shit.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. It ain't gonna be fair, man.
Mm-mm.
Y'all better hope that boy's knees just like say forget it.
Yeah,
because otherwise, yeah, man.
He gonna be a problem. He is a problem. Ain't gonna be
Yeah, because I mean he's a Mack truck.
Yes, he is.
He's a Mack truck that can jump. Dude, when he got so high on it and then hung in the air and just dropped it, I said.
And then what I love about him, because he's a
Can he get in the dunk contest?
No, they ain't gonna put him in there.
Please, this one time.
They ain't gonna do it.
I know his knees and shit, but can you imagine? You talking about Manigault taking a quarter off the damn top of the backboard.
Right. What I love about that young man, dude, is
Maya.
he hustles. He missed the shot. He gets the rebound again. Like, wait, ain't you right? I missed again. Like, I love that about him because anybody else would have missed and went back down the court. He's a hustler. He like that. Plus, he's still young. He can do that type of stuff. Until he get a little older, then he ain't doing that anymore.
I see my niece is on here.
Who's that?
Your oldest?
Yeah. She better
I see she on here.
I kill her.
Oh, no.
That's my baby, though. Just left her. OKC beat Cleveland Cavaliers 117-101, which I don't think that's a shocker. But
both of them are, both of them are young. Can we say that?
They're both young, yes.
But he still got that drama issue.
Yes, he does.
Because that's ridiculous.
Yes, yeah, you're absolutely right.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, just don't have him on the bench. Just get rid of him. Release him.
No, you're right.
Nobody's going to give you nothing for him. Nobody.
You don't let nobody want drama?
I believe people want him, but they're not going to get what they're
because I know,
him.
Yeah, because they are paying. But, dude, man, I'm going to tell you what. If Cleveland released that cat, we're driving down there. Shit, we're going to pick him up. He's going to be on the show. It's going to be the Mark and Real and the Drummond show. For real.
He said
we're picking him up. For real. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Do you think he still got stuff in the tank?
He's averaging double-double.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Hell yeah. Lakes are going to be... Dude, if he's released... Release the hounds. Dude, everybody's coming for that.
If he's released,
you know
where he's going to?
It better not be Brooklyn, because if it goes to Brooklyn, that's a problem.
He's going to Brooklyn. If they release
Lakers better go get him.
He's going to Brooklyn.
Lakers better go get him.
He's going to play with KD.
Because you got to think, if they release, that money and shit, that's on Cleveland.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a free. Yeah. That means everybody can go get him.
He's going to Brooklyn.
Boy,
he's going to Lakers.
Man, if he...
Because the Lakers too busy trying to get Cousins back.
Oh, but you know what? If they release, that Cousins is plan B. I ain't talking about the morning after. I'm going plan B. Woo! Woo! Welcome back. We're back. Microphone checker.
Okay.
1, 2.
All right.
Checker.
Next game. Detroit Pistons lose to Orlando Magic 105-96. Orlando family got them one.
But they won.
All over the place.
You remember that? Yeah. Well, shit, man. They still wait for a dude to come back from a kid dunk. He's on the bench too, man. Yeah, but he's gonna stay on the bench. He gonna stay. Nobody want that.
Who would?
Nobody want that. That right there is a little bit disturbing.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
You know what? I ain't gonna say it.
Toronto Raptors.
Wait.
I knew where you was going.
Yeah, because you know I was ready to hit a home run with that one, but you know what I'm saying? But that's okay. Brother. Y'all can imagine. Mm-hmm. And they ain't talking about the kid dunk. Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yep. Toronto, Philly. Toronto beat Philly 110-103.
Oh, boy, don't turn the corner, ain't they?
Who?
McLaren.
No, I don't believe in them guys.
They don't turn the corner, man. They 16-15. That's probably third place in the East.
See, man, you're going to have to go look at that. Hold on. Let me make sure my guy would play. Damn, he did play. Come on, MB. He had 25. 17.
Yeah, I mean,
25-17.
Uncle Ben, that's 28.
You know what? I think Ben is more playing like this because he's like, y'all gonna get rid of me. Keep me and him together. But whatever.
You better play for your life. You better. Biden had an off game. He was 6 or 17 because he been balling. But your boy, plus 18.
Who you talking about, bro?
Danny Green. Danny Green, your boy.
There you go.
And my boy, Kerry.
Shit. The son-in-law?
Shit.
Toronto is actually
he is not my boy. They what? They're number 5. See?
Number 5.
They're right there. Man, they gotta get that top 4.
Boston 7.
See, but look, they all probably a game apart.
Yeah,
that ain't.
It's ugly. I don't like this loss of Philly. This is a bad loss.
Oh, my dude didn't play.
This is a bad loss of Philly.
My dude didn't play. Mccaffrey.
He gonna be in the lead in the next 3 years.
Mccaffrey didn't play. That's why they won.
Yeah, because you letting.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Do his thing.
Hold on. Look at the box score real quick. Let me show you how crazy. See, people get caught up in stats and shit like this.
Of course.
Look at the plus and minus for the starters. Only one starter had a plus for the Raptors.
Wow.
Everybody else was minus, but the bench was plus 32, plus 11, plus 32. I've never seen nothing like that in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because normally it kind of balances out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
Leonard just got that team all discombobulated. He leave. This team is just like screwed, brother.
Hey, they got that ring. That's all about it.
All that matter. New York Knicks beat the young Timberwolves 103-99.
Shit, both of them young, though, ain't they?
Yeah, your guy Julius Randle put up 25 and 14.
Oh yeah, he's trying to get to that All-Star game.
Cat put up 27-15.
First of all, this was a reunion of BBN. Vanderbilt, Towns.
Mm-hmm.
You know the thing about it, you always got to look at the bench too, because they got a lot of that on the bench too. Hold on. So Vanderbilt, Towns, Randall, Noel, Quigley, Knox. Did I name like 6 players?
Yeah, they all.
Yeah,
they're everywhere.
Yeah. BBN.
What was the point of New York bringing Derrick Rose to only play for 19 minutes?
Excuse me? Excuse me? Yeah, because you know what? They got greedy. Because Quigley is doing well enough, and he only played 9 minutes, dude. I mean, you can't play. Dude has been balling off the bench quickly.
Yeah.
So you cannot have him not get these minutes. And I ain't talking about with Rose, but so
yeah.
And then you got, you know what, Peyton, Alpha Peyton. I mean, come on, dog. I mean, sit his ass down. I mean, granted, you know he's been in the league for a minute. Barrett, he's balling. You know what I'm saying, for this year. And Bullock, that's Reggie Bullock, shouldn't he? I mean, come on, get his ass up out of there.
Right. This is absolutely.
But Thibodeau is rolling. So Toronto is 16 and 15.
Mm-hmm.
5th place, you said, right?
5th place.
Knicks is 15 and 16. So you know they right there. Last 4 buys. Are you serious? Did you look at it? Look at that.
Oh,
how you gonna say Louisville's the last 4 buy-in the tournament because they lost by 100 points to North Carolina off of COVID? I mean, for real, 19 days. So I mean, now tomorrow when they play, if they lose tomorrow, then I can see their last 4. But I mean, off of COVID, I mean, we already know the answer wasn't there. But anyway, my fault.
Right.
Jesus.
Atlanta beat Denver Nuggets 123-150.
What my boy do?
Joke? I know it's what you're talking about. Joke? Are you talking about the young boy?
Joker only had 15, 6, and 10.
Yeah, that's crazy for you to come out
only.
Only.
Mary had 30. Yeah, but I was really leaning towards That young dude.
Yeah,
that young.
Yeah, young.
35-15.
35-15.
Oh.
I don't know
Woo!
what you say to that boy.
Is Rondo ain't playing?
Like, is Rondo even on the team?
I didn't say I'm playing. I mean,
What
he must be hurt.
He gotta be.
He gotta be hurt.
Yes,
Rondo
I
has
think
to
it's
be
his
hurt.
thumb. I think it's his thumb.
Capella had 22 and 10. That young Collins had 12 and 11. I mean, they got dudes playing it. I'm like,
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Right.
What the fuck is going on here?
Damn, for a devil. Okay, devil. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta get that. But see, look,
It's 16-14.
Like every game is like 115 to 20.
There's
I mean,
no
like,
defense.
and then the ones that are struggling, like the league. Looking off the bat, let's look off the top of these NBA scores. There's only 2 teams that did not score 100 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit and Minnesota.
Yep.
And they're like dog shit.
Basically.
Okay. On to the next one.
No offense.
Who we got next?
Milwaukee Kings. Milwaukee
Okay.
won 128 to 115. Greek Freak had 38.
Ooh, our favorite topic. One of our favorite topics. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He had 32, 6. Oh, I'm sorry. He had 38.
38.
The other point guard had 32. Because it's Middleton and Giannis. 38, 18, and 4. He had 18 boards and 4 assists. Middleton had 32, 8 boards, 6 assists. Lord, man. No, man. I mean, like I said, all these DJ Augustine, but he's longer than tooth, really, so It ain't the same shit. For real. But we said that shit, bro. I mean, and it's proof in the pudding.
Right.
Margarita Day!
All right, brother. Let's hit them with this.
What we got?
With this last game.
Oh, that biggie.
Yeah,
can't you see?
Night. If y'all watched it, we talking about the Brooklyn Nets against the LA Clippers. Brooklyn won 112 to 108.
Ooh, that was a good one too.
It was a good one, but once Brooklyn took that lead,
Brooklyn Zoo,
they held on to it. They didn't.
Brooklyn Zoo.
They ain't let them come back at all.
Man, look at them. Look at that. That looks so nice on that, on it.
You ain't lying.
What's up, Mikey Mike? What's up, Shannon?
But look though, with that game, after the game, it was talks of why did what's his name, Ty Lue, take Paul George out. You know what I'm saying? Because Paul George after the game said, I'm healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm healthy. Keep me in the game. But he snatched him out. But he's like, I'm not hurt. So they dogged the coach last year. Now he's in Philly.
Should have.
I mean, is Ty Lue any better? I mean, you putting he getting all this money. You got to play him down the stretch if he's healthy.
I mean, Clippers is one of the teams that's very fortunate to have 4 players who's been spent time on the all defensive team, and Paul George is one. So I don't get that. Maybe he got caught up in some shit, and I mean, and think about it, Ty Lue is not new to this,
right?
I mean, he with Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? He got baptized with LeBron, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like he's new to this shit. He's a point guard, former player. He's been around all that shit. So, I mean, I just guess he got lost. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think he was trying to like punish him or nothing. Maybe he did. Maybe he saw some shit that he didn't like.
Right.
And I mean, he's the coach. So I mean, it's not like you lost to a Nets team that's gonna be a problem in the East.
Yes, they are.
And they lost to a Nets team that Durant didn't even play.
No.
That's number one. So you just gotta get your shit together. I mean, Kawhi had 29, George had 34. Hell, Zubiak, whatever, had 13. Ain't nobody else do shit.
Right.
But then you go up at the top.
Jesus Christ.
Harden, 37, 11 boards, 7 assists.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie, 28, 4 rebounds, 8 assists. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Harris finally showed up. Brown, who we still trying to figure out his papers. Jordan 13 and 11. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the way the league is set up, they got three of the best. Let's keep it 100. Top scorers, top dudes that can get their points anytime they want to.
Is on that team.
Top 5, they got 3 of them.
Yes. Absolutely.
That statement is real.
Yes.
Kyrie, get score on you any day, any time of the week, do whatever. Mm-hmm. James Harden, do whatever he want to do. And the sniper, that's 3 out of 5. That's 3 out of the top 5. I mean, that's real talk. I mean, for real, that shit right there is legit.
And then how Jordan, that 13.
What's up? Hey, John, what's going on, man? I'm still waiting for you, but go ahead, bro.
His 11 rebounds and 4 blocks. Then how Jordan?
Yeah.
Was throwing loops to him back to
and plus, you know, he used to, I ain't gonna say man, he used to play for him.
Exactly.
But like, if he, you know, he may not do no double, but if he can do some shit like that, do it, that's all you need. And that's why you go get, like, Lakers, who y'all want. If Drummond say I want to go to LA, then we go get Cousins. If Cousins wants to stay out there in LA time, you go get Drummond.
Right.
Man, you put them with a monster that can just feed down low. Because we know that Jordan is not that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Plus, he's long in the tooth right now.
Yes, he is.
He used to be an energy guy, dunk on you, block shots, something. But you bring in Drummond, who's a double-double, who's still young, who ain't number like about 28, some shit like that.
Yes.
Man. Woo! Wait! Nastiness.
Yeah, like you said, that was a good game, but Jesus, Brooklyn, they really starting to catch it. They starting to get it. It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, because they don't win like 6 in a row or something like that too.
Yes,
and they've been having players in and out, all this kind of shit. Yeah, that's a team that, man, when they
come to it, they gonna be scared.
And the new NBA, the no defense NBA.
Right.
Woo. Yes,
we're gonna see. Yes, all right, people, we're gonna transition over to high school basketball. Give y'all some updated some news on this male in Seneca. COVID, they got a quarantine for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. And they're going to miss the
LIT.
Right? Yep. They're going to miss the LIT. And that kind of sucks because I believe male was number 1, right?
No, they done took a couple of losses. They top 10, top 15 or whatever. But still, there was number 1 seed. One of the number 1 seeds in the tournament. Yeah. And LIT, and that's like all the Louisville teams like that. That's kind of hard. Coach Tim, hearts go out to you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because y'all was playing, y'all was getting better. Them young bucks was up here rolling and stuff. Mm-hmm. But just let y'all know, man, that COVID shit is real. I mean, we all know that. Yeah. But when we talk about now, you're hearing these cases. But we talked about before about the high school now, and now you're talking about putting these high school people back in school.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. Yeah, I got something for Jefferson County. Kentucky High School Association. Stop it.
It's not gonna work.
Nah, it's not gonna work. It's a hotbed. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden they go to what? Spring break and all that kind of stuff, and go back and bring everything else and get everybody sick in the house.
Yep.
Come on. But I hate to see that Seneca and Mel had to be affected by that. But I mean, this is real life. And it's probably going to be some more. I hope that the basketball season actually has a chance to end, unlike last year. Yeah. And I know everybody's trying to do that, compete and all that kind of stuff, but we got to make sure we protect the kiddos. Whatever. We never got to do that. That's number 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm just surprised that we haven't seen a lot more, to be honest.
Exactly.
You know,
Me too.
You know, so hopefully if that's the case, that everything is good. Continue to do that, but make sure, you know, it's serious, guys. I mean, everybody ain't getting vaccinated. Everybody don't want to. Everybody's not going to. You see what I'm saying? Some people are privileged enough to already have that. That's cool and dandy. But as we fight through this pandemic, you're going to see more people continue to get this.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, and that's the problem. So I hate that affected Seneca and Mel. So you guys, everybody, all that does let you know that it's still real.
Yeah.
So just everybody be careful.
Take care of these kids, man.
Yes,
Make
sir.
sure these kids is good because it's like he said, it's real. But we're gonna jump into college football because Louisville has a transfer. Luke McCaffrey is coming to University of Louisville's football team, brother.
That last name sounds kind of
Very
familiar.
familiar.
Right?
Is that dude's brother?
Yeah.
That played for the Carolina Panthers?
Who used to play for Stanford?
Yeah.
McCaffrey? Yeah, that's his younger brother.
His little brother. Okay.
Former 4-star quarterback.
Okay.
Transferring from Nebraska.
Mm.
So, that's, and Louisville needs that. Definitely needs that as far as how people, depth-wise as far as in the quarterback position. And like I said, former 4-star, and then Malik needs that. He needs to be challenged. Mm-hmm. You don't want to be a fat cat, and if dude is good enough, we'll see. I mean, right. You got Conley, you definitely got to do that, and we definitely have to improve the quarterback play. I mean, Malik, he did a solid, but he's got to be better. You got to hit some of these passes that he need to hit.
Right.
So competition.
Yes.
And so I like it. Plus, we might see Christian in the home games once a day. McCaffrey.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. Fantasy guy, for sure. So, now that's a big pickup. And I imagine that there'll probably be a couple of more to help fill out the roster. They going through spring ball right now.
Yeah.
And speaking of that real quick, I do want to give a shout out to the University of Louisville baseball team. Mm-hmm. They swept Bellarmine in this weekend series. So baseball has started, so we'll definitely be hitting that too like that. So,
definitely.
But big pickup.
Yeah.
They need that.
Yeah.
They need that.
Like you said, competition.
Yeah. Because, if you have competition and all that footwork and all this kind of stuff, who was it? It was Ron. Brother Ron hit me up, and he was like, talking about it, and he was like that he had a little report, and he heard that the new quarterback coach is working on Malik Cunningham's footwork.
Here we go.
Stop it. Y'all ain't done that yet? Now we doing it. Now we're working on footwork. As a quarterback? 3 years in? I just say third year, right? This is going beginning of the third year. Mm-hmm. Y'all just now saw that his footwork wasn't good?
Right.
That's a little bit disturbing.
Just a little bit.
Bucano. Yeah, that's a little bit. Yeah, that sucks. So I don't wear that shit.
Right. Good pickup, Louisville. All right. This right here kind of pissed me off over the weekend. Let's talk about Cam Newton real quick, bro. Let's spit on some Cam. Cam was disrespected by a kid in his own football camp.
Wow.
His own football camp. Wow. By a kid. Let's
get into it. Break it down, bro.
I guess he thought that he was being funny because he's around his friends and stuff. You thought it'd be cool to tell Cam Newton he ain't shit, basically.
Yeah,
he ain't say shit, but he's basically said that. You know what I'm saying? So, how the hell can you disrespect this grown-ass man like that? That's my thing, number one.
Yes, sir.
Number one, that's my thing. You a child. This is a grown-ass man out here that he invited you to the camp or whatever the case
his camp. Yeah, his camp. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then for two, you can't disrespect this man for... You want to get to where he's at.
Right.
Cam though went to college, got a national championship, MVP in the NFL,
all that shit,
done broke all this.
All that.
You want to get there and you disrespect him? That's not cool. And like I always say, that comes from parenting.
Woo! Shit! Yeah! Yes!
Parenting, because I can guarantee you, look at y'all in this camera right here, none of my kids would have did none of that.
What you said?
None of them.
What you said?
That's disrespectful. You don't do that, man. That's a grown man. Stay in a child's place. You want to get there.
You do know that, like, if we was like split screen, this would be a solo dolo.
No,
I agree with you. No,
don't do that. No. And the only thing, like I told bro before we got on her, only thing I hated about how Cam did it was he kept saying he was rich.
Yeah,
bro, we know he got that money.
Come on,
he got money, bro. We know that dude. But I think he could have said something else that, like, basically told him, you want to get to where I'm at, blood brother. You know what I'm saying? Break it down to him how you had to work hard to get there. You didn't have to say the rich part, but I get it. He was pissed off.
But you know, the whole thing of the matter is, I mean, you struck a chord. I mean, you basically parenting is number one. I mean, that's the problem with some of these youth. And I can say all of them because some of these parents out here are great parents.
Yeah,
and they still believe and was raised right and want to give it out. But then some of these other parents is lacking. And for you to go to a camp with a hidden agenda to go ahead and try to, when I see him, bro, I'm gonna say this shit. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I'm gonna do this. Young buck, don't you know that this shit went so viral that your whole your career is a wrap, dog?
Right.
I understand you did an apology today, but hey, man, ain't nobody trying to hear all that, bro. That's uncoachable, undisciplined. Ain't nobody want to deal with all that, man. Nope. Granted, yeah, if you at your crib and you're watching the games and you can say, man, that Cam Newton, he's this and that. Oh my God, okay. We all done that as fans.
Of course.
But you at this man's camp. What you should have been doing is picking his brain.
Yep.
How do you get to where you was at? How do you go to Florida? You was backing up 10 Tebow. You did not like the situation.
Yep.
Okay. So you said, all right, I'm out of here. Now, some people would have stayed, but he's like, no. I was probably guaranteed I was going to get playing minutes and going to take Tebow. Okay. So he went to JUCO.
Yep.
Went to JUCO, won a championship JUCO, was balling at JUCO. Transferred to Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
Won a championship.
Yes, he did.
At Auburn.
Yes.
Do you hear what I said? Won a championship at Auburn. Then went to the league.
Yep.
MVP.
Yep.
Super Bowl appearance.
Yep.
Pro Bowls. All this stuff.
Every record occurred.
And still a national football professional athlete.
Yes.
But your agenda was to say, I'm going to put him on viral. We're going to make viral. We're going to get on the internet. We're going to eat on the internet. You ain't getting paid for that. And now your name is out there. The people's like, man, nah, partner.
Right.
Are you serious? Man, that's a disgrace to him, his family, and everything else. And I'm with you. Cam could have handled a little different. I'm glad Cam didn't cuss his ass out.
Right.
Because we probably could have saw that.
Yeah, we most definitely could have saw that.
You know, and I'm with you. I wish Cam would have just went over to him and said, "Hey, young buck, let's talk about how you can get to where I was, where I am." Okay.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. But you know, for him not to blow his gas gasket on that shit, and it's his camp.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey, I ain't gonna lie. There been wheels count. Woo. All right, man. Tell your daddy come get you right now, man. I probably kicked him out. I will. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because you breathing all this kind of shit. That shit ain't funny, man.
It's not.
You know. But what you do, though, you invite him for a one-on-one.
Yep.
Look, after this camp is over, let you and I talk about things. How your future need to be looking like.
Yep.
I understand it was fun and you got me. That's cool. But I'd have took time, you know what I'm saying, with him and been like, hey, bro, let's sit down and talk about this.
Absolutely.
Because apparently you need some guidance. You need some guidance, and I'm going to guide you today.
Yes,
because at the end of the day, you at my camp. So let me talk to you. Let me guide you. I'd have took him under the wing. And you got to take him out of this wing because you can see that he's not been guided right.
Right.
For real. So, I'm glad it didn't get ugly. It got ugly enough as far as that we seeing this shit, which is stupid. Yeah. But, hey, it is what it is.
What it is. So, hey, hope you got your mind right. You issued that apology. Hope it was sincere and nobody had to tell you to apologize. Yeah.
We said, Mom said, hey, boy, we can't get no scholarship. You did what you did. Is it you? Was that you back there talking that crazy a date cam.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Get your little trigger thing.
I said date cam.
Speaking of going viral.
Oh.
Chris Mack, University of Louisville's basketball coach.
Look at that picture.
Went viral. Bro, break it down. When you said that to me Sunday, dude, I was like, what the hell is going on, dude?
Well, apparently there was Chris Mack, that little Christmas party, what kind of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The 26 or whatever. You know, Louisville beat Kentucky and all this kind of shit. Mm-hmm. And so Eric Wood, diehard former U of L player, former great football player, played at Buffalo, was a starting center for them. Mm-hmm. Had to retire because he had a neck injury. You know what I'm saying? But he done made the Pro Bowls and all this kind of shit. And he's an ambassador for the University of Louisville. Mm-hmm. So big time supporter. Also does like ESPN stuff as ACC network, so broadcast stuff like that, and also does stuff for the Bills. I mean, for some people who say they don't, I'll get to this a little bit later. Mm-hmm. But anyway, him and his buddies, they was making fun. You know what I'm saying? He spotted out. Like, hey, basically without Kenny Payne, Kentucky is never gonna beat Louisville. That kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like because they buddies, they know Kenny Payne, the dude who took the video, and Eric Wood are cool with Kenny Payne, so they decided to do this and send it to him, and Chris Mack back there, and being a hype man, all that kind of shit. Which the release was bad. I mean, granted, it was good for Mack because no one's talking about that lack of effort that we saw. Everybody's talking about this video. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, granted, dude put it out, which was the worst time, but it was a good time for the basketball team. Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But for all you people who are like getting distraught over this whole situation, how could he? Woo. I had a nice little conversation with my brothers. I was going back and forth, hit Mark with it, LaJuan, James. We was going back and forth, going, this kind of stuff. And I was like, man, this one thing I can say is that I do love that Mac is not scared of BBN.
No, he's not.
And he's gonna speak his mind. He's not like that other dude. The other dude was like, that's Camelot. Mm-hmm. I can't say nothing bad, but you know what? That's why the rivalry sucked. For real, because when you can say that this game is just another game, win or lose, we can.
Bingo.
Rick Pitino, stop it. That was the problem. Okay, so I do not agree with the release of this kind of shit. I mean, he just got beat by 70,000 points and all this kind of shit. But I love the passion. I love the fire. Yeah, I mean, give it to you. I mean, that's okay. I'm fine with that. And Eric Wood, I mean, he's a big time supporter and all this kind of shit. He's a former player. I mean, yeah, pump up hell. Shit, if you was videotaping me, I'd probably say the same damn thing. I just didn't know these cats. Right. But we gonna get to know them soon. But anyway, so I wasn't disturbed on that matter. I was disturbed that, that a lot of stuff was not talked about as far as the game situation. Right. This kind of. Right. So I mean, hell, it's all everybody could have been in cahoots on this. Hey man, drop that video
right now.
With his long about 45 points. Drop that video, please, sir. Oh, get that out of here. Let's do what we got to do. So I mean, that right there, and then so for BBN portion of people, they get upset on this shit. And Cal and Bump be on the mob. We gonna U of L plays tomorrow. He brought up hell when they asked Kenny Payne if he read Coach Cal's book, and Kenny Payne said no, and so they went to Cal and said, "Hey, Cal." Kenny Payne said he didn't read your book. He said that's okay. He's from Louisville. Then basically they don't know how to read. So yeah. Don't play that game. Don't play that game. Y'all finally got a coach who don't give a shit about you guys.
Basically.
Yeah, and that's what happened. We hired a coach before, great coach, but he loved y'all just as much from a distance. from a distance. Loved him too much.
This is embarrassing.
See what I'm saying? So basically, nah, man, because really, let's keep it 100. Mac should be 2-0. Should have won it last year at Rupp Arena with that crappy team, and Louisville didn't show up in the first 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he should be 2-0. He's not scared. That's the thing about it.
Yeah, he's not.
I mean, as much as we don't agree with a lot of stuff as far as styles of play and stuff like that, he's not scared, man. And so, hey, salute you. I just wish that the video didn't came up like that.
Right.
But I already know people's running with it, and that's silly shit. This worried about winning games. Hell, University of Louisville fans is worrying about performance. University of Kentucky needs to be worried about performance. Hey, what they say? Disperse. Nothing to look right now. Nothing to look right here. Ain't nothing right here. Keep going. Keep going. And that's exactly what the hell's popping off, man. That's bullshit. Ain't nobody hear all that, man.
Right.
And that's what they do. So, whatever. Ain't nobody scared of all that shit, bro.
You're absolutely right.
But that's how it goes. And now we do. What we do?
Another one.
Do we do another what? Hold on. Do we do another what? Another banger. Always, baby. Hey, thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gotta show the mom. We got all kinds of stuff. We got bird's eye view. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to twist Bump's arm so we can make a video. You know what I'm saying? He gotta get all glamour and shit. You know what I'm saying? He gotta be flossing and stuff. Other brother, he's at work, thank God. Mr. Silhouette Challenge, let him do his thing. So, but hey, thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
Peace.
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.